the continuous tenses. The topic that we're taking up today is present continuous tense. The present continuous tense expresses an action that is going on, an action that is in progress at the time of speaking. We can say that action is still continuing. That is why we call this tense present continuous tense. The present continuous tense tells us about an action that is taking place at the time of speaking. The present continuous tense is used to describe an action that is happening at the time of speaking. To describe an action that has been going on over a period of time, including the present, but may not be happening at the time of speaking, and to describe a future plan. Let's see the example. Example, I am writing a letter to the editor of our school magazine. This sentence to express an action that is taking place at the time of speaking. I am writing a letter to the editor of our school magazine. Second example, Mohan and Rajat are working on a project on global warming. This sentence to show an action in progress about this time, but not necessarily at the time of speaking. Mohan and Rajat are working on a project on global warming. Third example, my sister is arriving by the 7 o'clock train tonight. This sentence to show the future action. The time of the action must be mentioned in such case. My sister is arriving by the 7 o'clock train tonight. So the present continuous tense is used to express an action that is taking place at the time of speaking, to show an action in progress about this time but not necessarily at the time of speaking, and to show the future action. Structure. Structure of present continuous tense. For affirmative sentences in the present continuous tense, we use the present participle form of the verb, placing am is are, then the base verb ending in ing is used. To express the negative form, not is used after am is are, and the interrogative is formed by placing am is are before the subject. Let's see the example. I am playing football. We have used am. Base verb ending in ing is used. I am playing football. Second one, I am not watching television. We have used not after am. I am not watching television. Third one, am I going to help you? We have used am before the subject. Am I going to help you? Now here we start comparison between simple present tense and present continuous tense. The simple present tense describes a habitual actions, while the present continuous tense describes an action going on at the time of speaking. Let's see two examples. I go to the playground with my friends every evening. Every evening. Action that is habitual. Happens every day. Next, I am going to the playground with my friends now. Action going on at the time of speaking. We use words like every day, never, always, sometimes, usually, often, etc. with the simple present tense. And with the present continuous tense, we use words like now, today, etc. So in simple present tense, actions that are done regularly as a matter of habit. Words like usually, generally, always, sometimes, every day are often used with this tense. And in present continuous tense, actions going on at the time of speaking. Words like now, at this moment, today are often used with this tense. Past continuous tense. We use the past continuous tense to express an action that was going on, that was continuing at some time in the past. Or we can say that is expresses an action that was going on when something else happened. Means an action that was going on at some point of time in the past. So the past continuous tense tells us about an action that was taking place at the time of speaking in the past. Past continuous tense is used to describe an unfinished action that was interrupted by another event or action. Let's say example, I was watching TV when you called to show an action that was going on or continuing in the past. In one, the past continuous tense is used to describe two actions that were happening at the same time in the past. Let's say example, while mother was cooking, I was watching television. To express two or more actions in progress at the same time in the past. While mother was cooking, I was watching television. Third one, the past continuous tense is used to describe the introductory sense for a story written in the past tense. For example, the sun was shining brightly. The birds were chirping on the trees. To show an often repeated past action. The sun was shining brightly. The birds were chirping on the trees. Structure of the past continuous tense. The past continuous tense is formed by using was or were than the base form of verb ending ing. The negative is formed by placing not after was or were. The interrogative is formed by placing was or were before the subject. Let's see the example. For affirmative sentences in the past continuous tense, we use the present participle form of the verb. We were sleeping in the afternoon. We have used was or were after the subject. We were sleeping in the afternoon. So we have used were after the subject. For negative sentences, we have used was not after was or were. The students were not making any noise. The students were not making any noise. So we have used not after were. For interrogative sentences, we have used was and were before the subject. Were they decorating the Christmas tree? So we have used were before the subject. The past continuous tense is formed by using was or were, then the base form of verb of ending ing. The negative is formed by placing not after was or were. The interrogative is formed by placing was or were before the subject. Future continuous tense. Future continuous tense. Why to use the future continuous tense? We use the future continuous tense to express an action that will be going on at a given point of time in the future. Mean an action that will be in progress at a given point of time in the future. The future continuous tense is used to refer to an unfinished action or an action that will be in progress in the future. The future continuous tense is used to talk about situations and events that will be in progress at a time in the future. To talk about a single action which will happen because it is a part of a bigger future plan or schedule, and to talk about an action that will begin now and continue into the future. Let's see the example. We shall be deciding the matter soon. This sentence to express an action as going on at some time in the future. We shall be deciding the matter soon. Second one, he will be arriving here by evening to indicate future event that are planned. Third one, Karuna will be studying until the completes the syllabus. To talk about an action that will begin now and continue into the future. Karuna will be studying until she completes the syllabus. So the future continuous tense is used to talk about situations and events that will be in progress at a time in the future. To talk about a single action which will happen because it is a part of a bigger future plan or schedule, and to talk about an action that will begin now and continue into the future. Structure of the future continuous tense. The future continuous tense is formed with placing will be or shall be, then the base verb ending in ing. The negative is formed by placing not after will or shall. The interrogative is formed by placing will or shall before the subject. Let's see the example. For affirmative sentences in the future continuous tense, we have used will be and shall be, then the base verb ending in ing. You will be joining the new office next week. You will be joining the new office next week. For negative sentences, we have used not after will or shall. He will not be going to school tomorrow. He will not be going to school tomorrow. For interrogative sentences, we have used will or shall before the subject. Will she be waiting for us? Will she be waiting for us? So students, the future continuous tense is formed with placing will be or shall be. Then the base verb ending in ing. The negative is formed by placing not after will or shall. The interrogative is formed by placing will or shall before the subject. Now this chapter is over, and in the next chapter we will discuss about the perfect tenses. I just hope I make you understand and clear the concept.